Bombarda. Protego. Bombarda. Revelio.
Oh, Smith. Kalau aku tinggal di map dong. Kampretos. Halo guys. Oh, belum nyapa-nyapa.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
New instruments are expensive. Azkaban never had a chance in the first place. Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young. Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
What the fuck?
sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Revelio. Crucible. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
At least 10 usually.
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Reparo.
Fantastic. How good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her. And from a distance,
How lucky for her. What's your step?
she must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Anjing mana?
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
We tried, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. She's leaving! Quickly!
Mana? Baik lagi. Bego. Lah, mana itu? Naik ya? Putar kan? Ini ngapa begini-begini? Naik kan? Gak bisa, cuk. Sana berarti bener. Memutar kayaknya. Oh, coba ya.
Reparo.
Oke. Terus naiknya gimana? Payah, payah, payah. Ih, ngapain sih mengendap-endap?
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken? If we just return her egg, we make it out without too much fuss.
Please. Taruh guys, telur naganya. Makasih katanya. Naga jahat juga sama anak mah sayang guys. Masa manusia nggak sayang sama anak? Apa dia dikendaliin orang ya?
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
What?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Complete. Oh, itu side quest. Side quest yang menegangkan sekali itu. The Last Child. The Last Child dulu guys. Kita jualan dulu deh. Kosong.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Apa itu? Oh.
Not a day goes by I don't see something.
There. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Soal apa ya?
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Lima guys. Enam tujuh. Empat.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
Belum punya yang legendary guys. Pengen Kedavra nih.
Whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Paling tinggi 75.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Ano
I
guys?
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
4.
Whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Offense. Oke.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
Ah, ada itu.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Tolong dulu, guys.
Mine now, demiguise.
Anak siapa nih yang hilang?
Not sure how it...
You are here. Good.
Oh, naik.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Ada bapak ya sini ya? Ih, lama banget sih. Si online ngapain sih?
When I took the
lama
letter we found
banget
to
loh.
Officer Singer, She told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Ini jalan-jalan sendiri banyak penjahat juga.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle made.
Revelio.
Archie! Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a
Revelio.
child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Incendio. Bombarda. Protego. Stupid.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Bentar, aku ngerokok dulu. Taruh. Mas, đứng.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first bestial shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man.
Revelio!
Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to be.
It is as I feared. We have Archie.
Crucial.
Is that the best you can do? Are you even sentient? You will pay for your deeds. Oh.
They got what they deserved.
Accio! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Buat apa itu?
On the inside, that complicates things a little.
Revelio.
You don't think he saw it?
Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Bakar mau gue. Beneran pengen bakar orang.
Protego. Stupid.
You're going to ring.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
You will pay for your deeds. Barely felt back at all.
Crucial.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Acak tempatnya coy. Ah. Nanti suaranya. Nah, ini.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Emang udah di sini ya?
Lovely to see you both.
Kok nggak nyala sih dia?
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're
Lah,
safe.
yang nggak diapa-apain,
Mama?
dipeluk enggak apa enggak?
Mother! Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Revelio.
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
Naik 25
Thank
dong.
you for your help today.
Lah. Oh, tak apa. Ini emas, dapat warna biru. Apa lagi tuh? Oh. Wow. Hehe, dapat legendary. Kita lihat di itu nanti. Jual dulu.
If something threatens me, the first thing I cast is potato.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Ini naik. Kenapa sih?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Oh. Ini nggak bagus ya. Dan Avada Kedavra nih. Tiga ya. Aku baca. Ping. Double work. Ada dua nih. Discovery in the side of. Speak with Amit. Di atas ya.
Revelio.
I asked Ronan what he reckons.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lord Gok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
More maybe. Set jauh banget.
What are you up to now?
Tuh gue lupa lagi.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No need to race now, my friend. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But he's...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even
Revelio.
grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive
Incendio.
workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio! Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this
Kita pakai
mine.
ini aja.
Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Propendo. Potato. Stupid one. Not quite. Propendo. Accio. Descendo. Propendo. Stupid one.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Incendio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Schematic. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Incendio.
Potato! You're no match. Stupid.
Bombarda.
Coming out! You can't stop us. That was meant for me. Why can't I hit you?
Panas musuhnya. Enggak.
Hello?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
The boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Revelio. 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 Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Incendio.
Go and patrol.
Cruising. Bombarda.
Incendio.
How nice of you to stop by. Look at this. Easily diverted. I've been fighting.
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
I will make you pay. You will regret coming here.
Crucible. Confringo.
Gua siksa dulu lah.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Mana ya? Dia keluar lewat situ.
Yes, of course. Accio. Capulso.
Kita udah jalan kok. Mana ya? Ah.
Protego. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine
Revelio.
could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found. Accio. Revelio.
Yuk, balik yuk. Dadah.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Sama goblin.
Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Ya, bawah. Atas, bos. Akhirnya balik lagi. Aman.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Udah kita jual ke itu. Ini. Side kill. Side questnya juga seru. Main quest lebih seru. Side questnya juga seru ini. Ntar. Cari jualan dulu. Mana ya waktu kemana tadi ya? Oh ini.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
You there.
Wih, keren banget.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, I wouldn't dare say... What do you say, my young friend? A measure of...
Something to consider.
Aye, let me...
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, si Poppy juga ada di sini, guys. Langsung ngobrol sama si Poppy aja.
Dick would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Tardik ya. Anjay warnanya. Warnanya nggak enak banget ya. Aligo. Kita kelar di sini semua ya. Banyak kan guys. Lebih baik ngobrol sama si Dik dulu. Dik, kurang luas nih
Would like to
tempatnya.
talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts.
Yeah.
As
no,
Deke was
beast gua.
saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
And scroll. Ada ya. Sorry. Home and scroll.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Salah nih pasti.
That's what the authorities are for.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Nggak bisa langsung masuk apa ya? Ini ada itunya. Tuh ada si kampret ini. Nggak jelas ah. Undercroft. Side questnya juga seru guys. Gua habis lagi.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lama kali bukan.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad.
You'll never believe what did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learnt. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts.
Wow, ini yang dibutuhin.
Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian does...
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Gitu guys, biar nggak lama ini uploadnya ya, kita potong sampai sini dulu, nanti udah itu dilanjutin lagi. Oh siapa nih? Oh naik. Side questnya juga seru guys. Kita save dulu.